Hey guys, Decaf13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. So here we are back in the summer event. Let's try and get some of these projects done. So we're on Project 8, Building a Pathway. I thought I was going to do most of these off screen, I realized, but I figured I'll change it up, and instead of just going back and rereading all the story stuff, I'll just cut out all the grinding I do. I feel like that'll be easier. I think we should be focusing on infrastructure maintenance? Is that what it was? We've all gotten used to procuring materials, so I believe if we improve the route to carry them, our efficiency should increase. Spoken like a true king. That's what I am, a king, at all times. Admittedly, I may not look the part while in the swimsuit. So what are we doing? Shall we make it out of wood? Like a ranch-style footpath? That wouldn't change things much, would it? It may take some time, but I propose a cobblestone path. As long as we're at it, why not spend a bit more time? Whatever do you mean, Sir Mordred? We're gonna make a path for the sake of convenience, right? Then why don't we make it even more convenient? I'm saying, let's build a minecart! Yes! Now I'm fired up! Well, Master, the decision is yours. Please make a wise choice. Huh? Damn it. What? My idea is much better than just a stupid simple path. It's fast. Bet it'll be fun. Aw, Mordred, don't pout because your father's not paying attention to your plans. Alright, so we have wood path, cobblestone path, and a minecart. Trying to think which one. What do I have the other things? No, I'm gonna go with the ranch path. Oh, how I love this idyllic feel. By merely hardening the ground and setting up wooden handrails, I think it's a lot easier to walk along now. Foul! But this path still has one problem. Or at least that's what I think. And what would that be? Oh, no, it's not your fault at all. Rather, it's mine. This path is so rustic that I can't shake the feeling that there's a farm up ahead. If I'm not careful, I'll get so excited that I might just start running. Like, you're sexually frustrated? How do I put it? My feral nature, I guess. I'm Tamamo Summer, a monster of summer, so I feel like I can't hold back. Does that mean you might run around cheerfully like Tamamo Cat? I'd like to see that, actually. Yeah, exactly! But it's embarrassing, so I'm holding it in. Listen, I am different from that thing. My swimsuit version is entirely different to begin with. Right. I'm sorry. But anyway, the scent of this new path is quite nice. I get this feeling that there are defenseless livestock waiting up ahead. Tama? God, I can't hold it back! I know it's silly, but I'm going to run up this path a bit to vent my wild side. If I come across a wild rabbit or something, I'll bring it back for you, so look forward to my return! Ever since we've come to this island, Tamamo no Mai seems to be exhibiting an eccentricity similar to that of Tamamo Cat. Let's pretend we haven't noticed. Don't bring up that around her. She will not like that at all. Don't mention the other Tamamo 9 around Tamamo. Okay, so I was wondering what was happening to the other, shipwreck quests. Because I hadn't been seeing them. Apparently you have to get to a certain point before they unlock. Okay. That makes a bit more sense to me. Alright, so let's get the aqueduct done, too. I'm thinking we could probably get this done immediately, because I have like 400 water. I'll definitely have to start grinding a little bit later, though. Humans made their lives easier with the invention of streets. What would come next? I shall ask you, John, on behalf of humankind. Answer my question. I think they'd want even more convenience. Exactly. Some say that it is pitiable, while some say that humans continuously test themselves for an easier life. It's tough to judge. So the next is a water course. My plan is to make it easier to secure fresh water by building a channel to bring water directly into the water storage facility. No objection. Water would give it a nice gentle feel. I'd like that. If we build a simple water wheel with wood scraps, I'm sure it'll help us in different ways too. But wouldn't a stone channel be sturdier? I think it'll look more stylish too. Wait a sec. I'm sure there's definitely something more awesome we could build using Sahath's skills, you know? So, I suggest building a pipeline. Don't you think it'll be super stylish and super cool? Because, man, everything you guys suggest lacks romance. Oh, of course, I'm not talking about that wishy-washy guy. I haven't heard that word in a while, and it brings back memories. I wonder how Dr. Roman is doing. I know we're all feeling nostalgic, but Senpai, please make a choice. Oh, I'm starting to miss seeing Roman, too. Alright, so we have an aqueduct, a water wheel, a wooden aqueduct, stone aqueduct, and a pipe aqueduct. I can build any one of these. I'll go with the stone aqueduct. Oh, it's a wonderful water course. Thank you, Master. I especially like the part that looks like a bridge. It is like Pont du Gard. Oh, I'm glad you noticed. Pont du Gard, a famous stone aqueduct that crosses the Gardon River in France. It is also a World Heritage Site, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. It's big and very beautiful. It must be a work of Roman architecture. I do respect other countries' cultures, Master, but as you command a great number of servants, I must advise that favoring a specific culture too much can cause unnecessary friction. It seems you have become a sort of Romaniac. But Rome is the best, Rome. Could it be? Maybe Master is being brainwashed by King Romulus. This is a grave situation. Oh, I'm not being brainwashed by Romulus. I just love Nero. That's all. I'm sorry, Artoria. That was probably Master's joke. No, Master's actually a Francophile, right? This is a French structure, after all. Vive la France! Yes, yes! Vive la France! Master is so... Perhaps I should assert myself and request for something British to be built. Aww. I'm just going with the girls I find adorable, like Nero and Marie. It just so happens to be Rome and France. I'm glad your little crab likes it too, Marie. Alright. Got some more of these shipwreck quests being unlocked. I'll do those... I'll probably cut those out after I get... Well, if I need materials for the bridge, I'll cut it out. Like, I'll do those and cut it out, because there's a good amount of lumber and stone from those. Here we are. It's Let's Make Our Lives Easier Part 3. As such, let's build a bridge, Master. We servants can leap over rivers or ravines in a single huge bound, so this idea was conceived with you in mind, Master. It certainly would help a lot. Well, now that we have a great road, it would be much more efficient if we built a bridge connected to the places hard to reach for you. There are lots of beautiful bridges in Japan. Maybe we should build a wooden one similar to those. Master and I on a beautiful bridge. Slowly, silently we walk. Our hands touch. We stare at each other and... Japanese bridges, I admit they are beautiful, but I somehow picture them to be fragile. So I suggest we mainly make one out of stone. A combined stone-gated drawbridge will give us the perfect defense. Wow, Father just said what I would have suggested. No, I counter that opinion for the sake of stirring things up. Nobody will be satisfied with a plain old bridge like that. It's time to take advantage of Sahath's skills again. Let's look at things differently. Why stick to a bridge? All the thing needs to do is let us cross the river and such. Which is why I'm suggesting a ropeway. Looks like my bold idea has left you speechless. Alright, so our options are a Japanese bridge, a drawbridge, and a ropeway, I believe. I could build the drawbridge. I might just do that for convenience's sake. Fuck it. If you do like this right here, the drawbridge is going up. It seems to be working properly. Our defenses are perfect now. The bridge is an important landmark. We should guard it properly. Do you have any bitter memories associated with this? Sure, many of them. There are plenty of enemies during my time. The Picts and Saxons attacking, bandits and insurgent troops going berserk during times of chaos. There were countless times when we had to destroy our own bridge with tears in our eyes, after repelling the enemy of the futility of rebuilding it. But with a drawbridge, we have no need to worry about such a thing. There's not a single scratch on it since it's brand new. How beautiful. Senpai, do you hear something? It's coming from upriver. Yippee! Rafting downriver is fun once in a while. Whoa, what the heck is that bridge? Ah, crap, I'll have to... She jumped, slid across the bridge, and landed back on the river. Woohoo! Oh, hey, Master Mash and... Father? A long scratch on the bridge. It was no match against Perdwin. Sir Mordred, what you just shaved is a brand new bridge that was built just a moment ago. Do you understand? Well, I didn't do it on purpose. You dumbass. Like I care. If it was that important to you, you should have put it in a glass case or something, you moron. Sorry, Father. Mordred. Master, your permission to release the noble phantasm's true name. Tone down the family arguments. What are you talking about, Master? This is not a family argument. All I am trying to do is punish the driftwood-like thing that damaged our brand new bridge. Now please, grant me permission. It's still in range. Let's just not get involved, Mash. Alright, we got ourselves a bridge. And we can move on to Island Detox next. Real quick, I'm gonna do these shipwreck quests. I'll cut this part out, and I'll meet you guys back for when we do Section 5. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, we're back. Did all those quests, got a bunch more materials now. Alright, so... Oh, and I also took the opportunity to level up Holmes' little off screen. Now he's level 65. Getting him close to that third ascension. We've got a small elite force today, huh? You said there was something we had to check. What did you mean, Sahath? Yes. It's due to a report from that one over there. Me? No, the one in your arms. Oink oink. Foe! 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 Foe sounds kind of upset. Maybe he feels like he's been replaced. Don't worry, Foe. That'll never happen. Here, come sit in my arms. Foe! Aw, good boy. What did this little one say? That something strange has been happening on this island. I couldn't just ignore that information. Somehow I always managed to scare the piglets away just by looking at them. Gee, I wonder why. It'd be quite troublesome to have my guide always run away from me. Obviously, that's why I brought you here. I see. You are very beautiful, but you always have this stern look on your face. I'm sure that's just how warriors and knights are, but you're wearing a swimsuit now. You should smile. But I like it. I want her to glare at me. Is that how it works? Senpai, please don't look so disappointed in me, Mash. Foe! Not you too, Foe! You are the Queen of the Land of Shadows. With the amount of responsibility you have, I think you'd be better off smiling more. Oh, perhaps it's because I've never ruled a nation. Would I be more like you if I did? It's just who I am. There's nothing I can do. I was, after all, a gatekeeper. The Land of Shadows gets all kinds of nasty visitors. It was my job to drive them away. Besides, there are different kinds of queens out there. Mabe, for example, is more similar to you than me. Mabe looks like she's having fun every day. I actually quite like her. But all her talk about love might be a little too difficult for me to understand. Try not to understand anything, Mabe, says Murray. By the way, what am I doing here? I mean, if I have a role to play, I don't mind, but still. Oh, there may be something I want to ask you to do. You might be better suited for it than me. Better suited for it? You mean something that needs bare hands, not a spear? I see. So someone you want to hurt but not kill. Yes, we shall not commit murder. Yes, we won't commit murder today, Martha. Or maybe it's a holy oil deathmatch, where you're not allowed to use weapons. I can't wait. Alright then. Well, she's cracking her fists already. Oink! Looks like we're close. I can smell something in the wind. A pungent, rotten odor. Let's go. Oink oink! Huh. I see. So that's it? A poisonous-looking puddle? Yes, Master. It's only about the size of a manhole, but it's causing all the plants in the area to wilt. That's where the stench is coming from, too. Master, you'll probably be okay, but don't breathe too much in. That's poisonous ground. The miasma from it could rot a normal person's lungs. So this is what the boar piglets told us about, huh? But where did it come from? Oh, there are enemies nearby. Think they're the cause? No, the miasma probably just brought them here. They're all ones we've seen before anyway. Yes, I don't think any of them could have created this poison. For now, we need to get rid of them before we can look into this. Let's chase them off, Master. I believe we're fighting dragons. Should probably kill one of them. Yup.
激しくいくのね。
構わない。
せい。
Now that I'm thinking about it, it would have been pretty cool to get Martha Ruler on this account. I mean, I already have 2 rulers, but, you know, hey, 1 more ruler couldn't hurt.
する激しくいくの。重くいくのね。せい。
No, I actually did some rolls on my personal account on the 2nd banner for the summer, and I wound up getting. I was trying to go for Ruler Martha, but of course, what's the first thing that fucking pops up? Artoria Archer. I mean, I can't be mad at that because Artoria Archer is really fucking good, but on the very next 10 roll I did, I wound up getting Martha, so I can't be upset about that. Alright, let's stun you.
始めるとしよ
You know what? I'll go with a Holmes chain instead.
う。構わない。初歩的なことだ、友よ。
Nah, I still got a pretty good stockpile for the next summer banner we're getting though with Nero. It's like 400 quartz now saved.
My dear.
I mean, that's just remnants from summonings I've done. Because whenever I do summonings, I haven't been spending the quartz I have saved up. I've just been buying quartz, which probably isn't the smartest idea. But I mean, hey, I have a lot of quartz saved up. I think I said it in the last episode, but you know, hey, the more money I spend now, the less I have to spend later, right? It's probably not a wise way to look at things, but whatever. Man, that crit up really fucking helps. Today, the day I'm recording this, new banner in Heroes dropped. The 3 Houses banner. I spent a little bit of money on that because I was trying to go for Dimitri, and I wound up getting him. Then after I got him, I started thinking to myself, why am I spending money on this? I don't play this fucking game all that much. And when I do use units, and when I do play it, I just use the same fucking team I always do. So why am I bothering with this shit? And, you know, I think I'm actually deciding I'm not spending any more money on heroes now. Because it's fucking pointless. I only play FG. I only really play FGO. So, it's the fucking point, right? Anyway, hey Martha. I see, so that's why you brought me here. You want me to purify this place? I don't know if it can be done, but let me try. First, I'll sprinkle a little holy water. How about this? That's amazing! The poisonous puddles are disappearing. The stench in the air is clearing up too. How much do you charge for your holy water, Martha? I can give you as much as you want, but what's more important is faith. Without faith, the water is meaningless. Foul! Obviously, a withered plant cannot be revived, unfortunate as it is. But something else will take root again in this place now, and surely bloom. That poisonous ground was meant to molder the island's land. It was fortunate that we could purify it this early. I feared that, if neglected, the island would have transformed into a land of death that could not grow a single weed in the end. At the very least, this island's rich in its natural resources. I cannot see them all gone to waste. I can't believe this. Not only are you asking others to take care of the monsters for you, you're even asking the same people to take care of your environment? I don't know if the ruler has forgotten about this island or just abandoned it, but I added one more entry to the list of items I want to complain about. Huh? Where are you going, little one? Oink oink! Oi! Selfish behavior only leads to your own demise. What are you after? Tell me. Look me in the eyes and spit everything out. Sahath, don't you think it's a bit much? Pointing your spear is a bit excessive, no? How base of me. I still have the notion that boars are vermin. Well, they actually are, but... Oh, oi! Foul! Foe! Foe! Oh no, not you too, Foe. I'll go after them. Foe! Oh, I see. Judging from Foe's behavior, it doesn't look like the boar piglet was trying to flee. It seems there's another place the piglet wanted to take us to. In other words, another place plagued by the poison. Alright. Just have a berserker here. Yeah, this team should be fun to deal with a berserker. Foe! Foe! What's going on here? The miasma has spread wider than the previous place. The entire area has been completely transformed into a poisonous swamp. How terrible. The air in the Palace of Versailles was considerably poisonous, but this is even worse. To accumulate this much poison. What? You want to mess with a holy maiden? Whoa, don't get all street on us, Martha. Keep your voice down. Be cautious. We are not the only ones here. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, take a look over there, Master. I can see something rolling in the swamp. Could it be some animal that was affected by the miasma? No, that's not it. Oh, another demon boar. Oink! A demon boar! They're still around! That must be a mud bath. Something boars do to remove the dirt and parasites from their bodies. That place is called a marshy field. Those conditions are said to be the etymology for the expression writhe in agony in the Far East. So knowledgeable! If the poisonous swamp created the marshy field for that thing... Wait, it's the opposite. It was that rolling around on the ground that created the swamp. The puddle we ran into earlier was a mere coincidence. This is the real thing. That monster will come back here again and again. I guess you can call this place its favorite bathtub. Either way, poison is produced from that thing's body, right? In that case, the true culprit behind this land of poison, the one that the boar piglets wanted to show us was... It noticed me. A demon boar that releases poison from its body. I won't say anything if you catch prey or do something else with that. However, I cannot overlook how you've ruined and eroded this island, since that is an act that violates our lives here. Here it comes. Alright.
さして難しく
しかり
けそうかいなるほ
Cool, poison. You know, out of all the times I've fought demon boars on my personal account, why the fuck have I never seen that skill before? I know they like to use excitement, but I've never seen malice before.
do 初歩的なことだ友よエレメンタリーマイディア
いいぞ、それもいいな。
そうかなるほど
This should finish it off. Still crit up too. Thank you for being the only one to crit, Ibaraki. The one with the lowest crit chance, of course. Hey, bond level up for Holmes. How many seeds of Yggdrasil do I have by now? 27. 27. I've been getting a lot of those seeds, both on my personal and on this account, in this event. Pretty happy about that. It could be problematic if there are more boars like that who can produce miasma and corrupt this island. Eventually, we might have to do this all over again. Oinky! Alright then, first let's do something about this impure swamp first. Here's some holy water, then... What? I can't purify it? My prayers haven't been heard, Sorry you had to see that. Seems I didn't pray enough to prove my faith. Were you about to go over and punch God, Martha? I'm sure it's because I was using the coastal rocks as punching bags to train myself. Of course you were. And ended up changing the landscape a bit because I was going at it too hard. Please forgive me. In other words, you can't make this place beautiful again. The previous one was rather small in scale, but this one's corrosion is too severe. I can't get rid of it. If it's impossible for Martha, searching for a different way isn't going to help. Yes, it will be difficult, but it's better than doing nothing. Here, let me help. I happen to have these ash tree seeds with me. I'll make it so they grow that by absorbing the poison in the ground. Those seeds will clean up the surface, you say? How wonderful! Oink! The effects won't be immediate, though. As Martha said, the poison is deep. Plants also take large amounts of time to grow strongly. If you rush things, they will lose to the miasma and quickly wither away. They need to carefully absorb each drop of poison, slowly but surely. It'll take a long, long time. Exactly how long is a long, long time? Well, roughly 1,000 years. That's long! But in that case, the land will eventually be able to return to its original state. Only the next best strategy can be taken if nothing can be done immediately. If we combine her holy water with these seeds, we'll at least be able to prevent the poisonous swamp from expanding any more than now. Right, it's better than doing nothing, surely. We may not be around anymore at that time, though. Since we're guests here, it would be a form of giving back to the island, no? To take back its future, so to speak. Yes, I think that's a wonderful prospect. Fow, fow! Then let's get to work. It'll be our first job, one worth commemorating later. It would be safe to say that there are still demon boars around. Fortunately, however, we still have a few ash tree seeds. If we find more poisonous swamps like this, or other demon boars that produce them, we'll need to deal with them in the future too. Try not to miss any, Master. Alright, we get 2 new grinding spots, actually. Primeval Forest and the Mountain. I'd say actually these are the best places to grind, because on Mountain you can get lumber, stone, and iron, and then in Primeval Forest you can get food and water at much higher rates than the other places, so I'd recommend those if you still need all of the materials. What do we have next? Let's build a garden. Yeah. Because I forgot, I still have to cut out a bunch of stuff in this episode. Now that we've settled in quite nicely, some of us are thinking it's time to create a garden. Enriching the soul is certainly important. I'd say that's a good idea. Master, I prefer a conventional garden, like one that's absolutely unremarkable, one you can find anywhere. What an unusual thing for you to say, Kiyohime. I was expecting you to have an idea that would be very you. Like arranging the garden sentence to read, Master Love, or like requesting a totem pole with Master's face from top to bottom. Anything but that, please. Not this shit again. Okay. For some reason this happened on my personal account too when I was doing some of these fucking events. Whenever I pick a choice, it just fucking freezes the event and I have to go back and watch it later. Like, what the fuck is up with that? And that's not the first time that's happened to me either. Like, I've had other events that's happened to me on. Like, what the fuck? Let's just go back and watch this fucking thing real quick. This is just stupid now. I figured this is gonna happen though. It had to happen. Speaking of stones and gardens, speaking of stones and gardens in the garden, I heard there are Japanese rock gardens called Karasunsui in your country. I know of them, but I've never seen one, so I'm pretty interested. It's unusual for you to make a request, Sahath. Karasunsui. Interesting. I mean, I wasn't stating my support, I was just giving you my opinion. Wait, how about a maze garden? We'll plant trees and lop off the branches neatly. It'll appear the same no matter where you look. You can experience a very strange feeling there. That sounds interesting too. Oh no, this is also just my opinion. Anyway, we leave the decision to you, Master. Pick a garden that you think will be a relaxing place for everyone. Well, I honestly want to pick the maze garden. I think I did the plain garden on mine, and Kiyohime got really fucking weird as usual. Wood and water. I think I'm actually going to grind lumber. I think I should have sufficient amounts of everything else, though. Amazing! This is amazing, Master! Thank you! Surprisingly, this turned into quite the maze. Wherever you look, every single hedge is trimmed perfectly. Sahath's pruning technique is flawless. You can really get lost in here. Then go and get lost. That's what's so fun about mazes. I mean, entering a maze and not getting lost? How boring. That's why. Foul? You're not allowed to walk ahead. You might find the exit by smell. I'll hold you. Foul! Aw. You're in a good mood, Princess. But of course, is what I should say, I guess. Not a single objection, that is. Is there a reason you like mazes? Well, it's difficult to answer when you put it that way. There was always one where I lived, after all. There was one at Versailles, and at Schönbrunn in Austria. Oh, that's the palace I was living at when I first met Amadeus. But the one at Versailles isn't there anymore. I liked it, but my husband... Yes, perhaps that is the reason. When I became the queen and entered into the royal family, I wasn't allowed to lose my way any longer. What I needed to do had been predetermined, and things I couldn't do were also decided for me. I went through a lot. But in a maze you're allowed to not know where to go. Like a child, you get lost and just simply search for the exit. So perhaps that ended up being a way to relieve stress for me. I'm not sure, though. I can't say for certain, but I do think I understand. Alright, let's try and get lost then. I think you don't have to try getting lost. But yes, let's have fun. Foe! Foe's making a face like, why can't you dumb humans smell your way out of this maze? Okay, we can't lose to foe. Let's find our way out. But if it's dinner time and we still can't find our way out, let's have foe help us. Aw. Marie is so pure, I love her. Alright, next up. Oh, we got another shipwreck battle. Alright. Oh, good! That one has lumber. If I need lumber, then I'll just do that. But I'm pretty sure I already know what, which one of these, playgrounds I want to build. It's a no-brainer. I wish we had a little more space to play. A space to play? Yes, I know that everyone goes for a dip in the sea when they're not busy collecting resources. But even that's getting boring. It'd be nice to have somewhere to stretch our legs and have some fun. I understand. Sounds good to me. Sports have a positive impact on both your mind and body. I have some experience in sports. If an athletic field were available, I could challenge Master and the others. A place where we can have fun while exercising. I get it. I'm positive what you want is a coliseum. Such absurd words, yet such a straight face! Why? To us warriors, fighting a tough enemy is the best form of entertainment. Right, Martha? What? Is that so? I'm sorry, but I don't really understand the feeling. Yeah, Martha doesn't care whether they're weak or strong, she just likes beating people up. Not a very convincing reply when you're standing there polishing your gauntlets. As for me, I believe we should build Marie Land. What exactly is that? Marie Land is Marie Land. It'll be so much fun. I'm not really sure, but at least she seems to be confident about it. What should we do, Senpai? I mean, after she says that, how the fuck can I not pick Marie Land? Oh, I love Marie too much to not go with Marie Land. Or not, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. Marie Land, yes. Look at all this. It looks incredibly fun. This really makes me happy. Thank you, Master. We built everything according to your blueprints, Murray. They were certainly quite extensive. A seesaw, a jungle gym, a monkey bars, and a swing. There's even an elephant-shaped slide and many other things. This tile mosaic. Is it an artistic interpretation of you, Murray? A dream park designed by me, produced by me, to be enjoyed to the fullest by me. That's what Marie Land is all about. Now then, Master, Mash, and everyone else, this is Marie Land's grand opening. Let's go have fun. Fow! Fo's already having a great time, jumping and climbing around those berry tires. Aww. As for us, yes, let's start off on the swings, shall we? Are you having fun, Murray? Yes, of course. Look! How high do you think I can swing? But according to some sources, many of these types of parks have been torn down in recent years. But they're so much fun! Why? Probably for the safety of the children. I understand it's better to prevent accidents before they happen. Yeah, those overly cautious parents thinking that playgrounds are way too dangerous for their kids. Like, I mean, I understand, don't get me wrong, I understand being protective of your child. But there's such a thing as going way too fucking far, and just robbing your child of any kind of fucking enjoyment. Like, there are people who don't like their children going on high slides, because there's a chance that their child might go too fast down and scrape their knee. That's not a life-threatening injury. I scraped my knee all the fucking time when I was a kid. Yo, when I was in elementary school, like the only thing we really had besides like a playground and like a grassy field was like this asphalt blacktop that we used to play like kickball on and stuff. I used to trip and fall on that all the fucking time. Scrape my hands up real bad, my knees. I'm fine. I cried a little bit when I was a kid, but I mean, hey, it hurt. It stung. But hey, you learn. You learn to get better footing, so you don't do it again. So yeah, there's that little tangent I didn't think I was gonna go on, but went on anyway.
But there are no children here, and we're on a desert island. We've got nothing to worry about. Although some people are playing in ways children shouldn't see.
Yes, this is good for training the inner ear. Now if I shower them with arrows at the same time... As you can see, Sahath is standing atop the fast-spinning merry-go-round. Sahath, please. I wonder how you use this. Oh, I see, like this! And there's Martha, performing low kicks over and over on the half-buried tire intended for leapfrog. This would set a bad example for the children. Yeah.
Oh, there are some rare faces here too, though.
Hey Karna, what are you up to, man?
Connor seems to just be standing atop the elephant slide.
I don't know why, but it is calming up here.
As a heroic spirit from India, he's probably ridden an elephant before. Maybe he feels nostalgic. As for whether it suits him, no comment.
It's good that everyone is having fun in their own way.
Yes, that's precisely right, Master. That's why I have lots of different pieces of playground equipment made. Come on, let's try something else now. We're going to play until the sun sets.
You see, how could I not go and build Marie Land? It's adorable. And Karna gets to stand on top of the elephant slide. Thank you, Marie. Oh, we're already on the next section already. You know what? I'm gonna do this shipwreck battle, and then I think we'll save section 6 for next time. So, I'll finish off by doing this, and I'll keep this part in, because why not, right? It's just a little battle. Yeah, I was actually a little concerned when I was going through this a couple days ago, because I didn't record I was waiting to record section 4, and I was waiting for the daily quest to unlock so I could get the materials, and it didn't show up. I'm like, oh, wait, so it doesn't work if you, because I ended up missing a day. Like, I waited a bit too long to do one, so I thought if you missed a day, then you get locked out of the other quests, and I was like, oh, that's fucking stupid. But hey, apparently not. You just have to reach a certain part of the story, and then it unlocks. So it looks like I was wrong. As usual. That shouldn't surprise anyone, though. You know what? Hold up before I do this. We'll finish this in style. And by style, I mean absolute fucking overkill. Oh, that was weird. Just got this weird urge to cough all of a sudden. Alright, Gil. Time to annihilate some fucking crabs.
の時だ。世界を裂くは我が怪力剣。
戦利品を確かめる。ビータ1も見落とすの。
Got 2.5 million QP from that. Man, if you're ever running low on QP, these daily quests are fucking great. Alright, so now that we've done this, I'll end the episode off here, and in the next one, we will go on to Section 6. I will see you guys then. Bye!